this earth that do not demand attention. They do not shout, they do not compete, they simply exist. In a world that moves faster every day, beauty has become something we scroll past, something we consume in seconds. But true beauty was never meant to be rushed. It was meant to be entered, felt, remembered. This video is not a guide. It is not a list. It is a slow journey across landscapes that feel almost unreal. Places where light, silence, and scale remind us what it means to be alive. This is Explore the World, and this is an invitation to slow down. Where the earth breathes. In places like Patagonia, the earth feels awake. Mountains rise slowly from the fog, as if exhaling after a long sleep. The wind moves freely here, untouched, unfiltered. There is no rush in these landscapes, no urgency, just patience. Standing here, the human world feels distant, small, and somehow lighter. The mountains do not impress you with height alone, they impress you with silence. A silence so deep it rearranges your thoughts. In moments like this, you realize that beauty does not need explanation. It only needs space. Water that holds the sky. There are places where the horizon disappears. In the waters of Maldives, sky and sea become one. The ocean moves gently, not to impress, but to breathe. Each wave arrives without force and leaves without regret. Time loosens its grip here. You begin to notice small things, light dancing beneath the surface, the sound of water touching sand, the warmth of the sun without urgency. Here, beauty is softness, and in that softness, something inside you quiets down. Perhaps this is what peace looks like when it has no words. Cities that whisper. Not all beauty is wild. Some of it lives quietly among people. In Kyoto, the day begins before the world wakes up. Streets are empty. Shadows stretch across wooden walls. A distant bell dissolves into the air. Nothing here demands attention. Everything invites presence. A city shaped not by speed, but by restraint. Generations passed without erasing what mattered, and that patience still lingers. Here, beauty is not found in what was added, but in what was preserved. And perhaps that is why it feels timeless. Villages that refused to hurry. Some places seem to exist outside ambition. In Cinque Terre, life clings gently to the edge of the land. Houses lean toward the sea. Paths wind slowly between them. Nothing is straight, nothing is rushed. Here people move with daylight, with weather, with seasons. Moments are not scheduled, they arrive naturally. These villages remind us that progress does not always mean moving faster. Sometimes it means staying still long enough to understand what matters. The honest beauty of empty space. There are landscapes that strip everything away. In the vastness of the Sahara Desert, there is no excess, only sand, sky, and time. The silence here is not comforting, it is honest. There is nowhere to hide from yourself. And yet, in that emptiness, beauty reveals itself, pure, undiluted, and ancient. Sometimes beauty is not about abundance. Sometimes it is about absence. When the planet dreams. Some landscapes feel imagined. In New Zealand, the earth seems to experiment. Colours deepen, light softens. Nature feels intentional. Here, every turn reveals something unexpected. A lake glowing quietly, a hill dissolving into mist. It feels as though the planet paused here, just to create beauty for its own sake. And maybe that is enough reason for it to exist. Why beauty still matters. We live in a time of noise, of urgency, of endless motion, and yet beauty remains. Not to impress us, not to entertain us, but to remind us, to slow down, to feel small without fear, to belong to something larger than ourselves. These places do not need us to admire them, but we need them, to remember who we are without the noise. To protect beauty is to protect meaning. To experience it slowly is to live more fully. If the world still feels beautiful, then there is still hope. This is Explore the World, and the journey continues. If this journey brought you a moment of calm, you can support the channel by liking this video. If a place stayed with you, share it with someone who loves the world as deeply as you do. And if you want to continue traveling slowly through beauty, silence, and wonder, subscribe to Explore the World. Your presence here matters,